You know, even when we got out, I just walked forward to the car.
So around about 7 o'clock this morning, everything got all mixed up. These two DVDs that are recorders only, and they're not VHS recorders also the way those four are. Anyway, I could not get a signal on them. I could not make them record. You want to know why? Because we bought CD instead of DVD. CD for audio, and we need video. So those two packages I showed you were no good at all. So I couldn't work it out. I went to church. The church was superb. I played some of the music. And the message was excellent. It was joy and peace. Joy, peace, and love. And then, dear sweet John Schubert and wife Sarah, I went to Hannaford's with them to get picnic supplies. And then Sarah went home and made a delicious potato salad. And then John drove me all over the back roads of between Route 9 and the Hudson River, and so many country roads, and took me to Walmart, and I returned the CDs, and I bought all these DVDs. And then you have to know whether it's plus or minus. I don't know what this is all about. But mine has to be plus. And they have to be rewritable. And Walmart's only had two. I bought them both. And then I bought these R's, which are not rewritable. I don't see how you can read that. DVD-R. Okay. Then we went to the church picnic. And I asked people, what is a soul? Folks, do you know what is a soul? What is a soul? And I asked our pastor that before he went on vacation for 3 weeks, 2 minutes before the service started. And then when he came back today, I asked him, I said, what is a soul? And he said, I was hoping you wouldn't ask me. So I asked some people at the picnic, you know, and it got up quite a conversation what people thought the soul was. What do you think the soul is? We're always talking about soul, but what is it? And then around 4 o'clock, I came back and faced this problem, and I couldn't get these 2 DVDs to record. But I kept pushing buttons, and I finally got them to record. And I went over here and took the signal from the Sanyo over to this DVD-E and this DVD-F, and from there up into the combo VHS DVD. Well, that took another hour and a half. And I thought I had a signal. You know, I left the machines on all night long and all day long so I could preserve the signal. But coming home, I had to do it all over again. I'm sorry, machine. So what time is it now? It's a beautiful 7:35 on a beautiful day, full of God's grand creation. All praise and all thanks and all joy and no complaint. So what will we do? We'll eject these, we'll put them in their jackets, and we'll stack them. Then we'll take the DVDs out and wrap them in a paper and label them. And that'll be the 5th edition. 24 shows. And how many more to do? Right here, folks. See those little fellers right there? That one and the one that's over here. That's this magnificent little machine. It's rewinding. We're going to start the 6th run. And we just labeled all these DVDs. We just loaded them. They're already set to go for 2 hours. And all of these are done, and all of these are done, and just these remain. I think we'll finish it overnight. And all of these are loaded. That one's tired. So, let's hope for record on this one. Yes, it's recording. No, that one's not recording. So let's push a few buttons. See if we can make it record. Yep, it's recording. Let's get rid of the character generator. Okay. And the kitty cats walked on the character generator and added a few letters, which we'll have to fix up. Did you do that, kitty cat? Did you do that? And then let's record over here. No record there. Record. I guess it's recording. Yep, that one is. That one is, and this one is, and I think this one is, but I don't know what it's doing. But I'm convinced it's record because of the red dot. Alright. Now let's crank up the mini DV, who will give us a picture. Mini DV 13 out of 17. Yes, he's ready to go. And I love you, little machine. You are a miracle. I'm going to take a picture of your brother. That's the small cleanser. Uniform City Coordinates. Section 1801 and the small cleanser. Both press and song. Six. Now press. It's 10 minutes to midnight. That would be Monday morning. And I just can't believe that I did this. Apparently I got 6 recordings on DVD of the 6th run, or the 5th run, yeah. 6th run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But no, VHS. I just can't believe that happened, but that must be it. You know what the solution to that is? I checked all the DVDs and they're excellent. So I guess now I'll have to go from DVD A up to LCR2. Read the signal down through here. Wait 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours. To get copies on the VHS. Well, let's do a test first. 10 minutes to 1. August 27th. The kitties were so interesting. They were eating their cat candy. And she's taken over my auxiliary table.
First one to Art 3, the Constitution. And also business compliant law. The total law that is not constitutionally compliant. And it's full of courts and Glendora was going to ask for an offer to take it in.
And we did edition 6 over. It's not edition, excuse me, we did run 6 over. Run 6, it consists of 4 editions. Who were they? Do you know, Sebastian? I'm sorry I'm keeping you kitties up. I did sleep though for an hour or so while this was going. The 6th edition is programs 4,683. Excuse me. The 6th run is programs 4,683 to programs 4,600. Here's the 7th run. So that's 5 minutes to 6. 5:55 a.m. 5:55 is a magic minute. And we rejoice for a new day and a new week. I couldn't find out if all of 16 has got on to VHS. And since 14 was miscued, it didn't get on to VHS and DVD. I'm talking about mini DV. So I think the thing to do is just go backwards and start with 14 and do 15 over and do 16 over and do 17 over and do them in order. But let's go to sleep now. This is Monday, August 27th. Anno Domini. AM, August 27th, Monday, last week of August. Been a wonderful month. Appreciate it.
So what do you think of that case? It's indefeatable. It's invincible. And they knew that. And that's why they didn't dare.
For us, it's too opaque
He found every excuse
to grasp that you have to have a trial and white lines.
They didn't see him.
Now this is a mini DV 15. And there's just 2 more to go.
The girlfriend said to the boyfriend, "You eat too much." And he says, "Well, all I
16 and 17.
Yeah, but it was
These are the contents. This is the joy book.
Okay.
And we rejoice for colors.
481.
Those are half hours.
150.
And over here we're going to label the 7th run.
This max stuff, what is it?
In every run there's 4 shows. 4 times 6 is 24. So this is 20.
And I
25 to
how I fly, where they kept off.
30.
The Saturday, August the 4th, Susan Kingsat tried to serve Deborah Heathcock. A witness needed to ascertain the truth. To press.
Sonrock is terrified by subpoenas. Somebody might slip and tell the truth.
Everybody answered the door and to the chose to
Obstruction of justice.
rather than affixed to the door. Sunday, August 5th, no service is allowed in New York State, and Monday, August 6th.
This is reading of the complaint against Eric W. Press, sued in federal court, and I think we're up to something like page 450 out of 550, something like that.
Susan goes to the defendant's house.
And we do this with joy and with thanksgiving.
Please these postal money orders, and nobody answers, and also Monday.
Was God's plan, which we don't know, and God's purpose.
Neighbors on each side and on
I think we know that.
the door.
Hey folks, it's Monday, the 27th, and it's noon 30. We're about to begin the 7th run, making 4 half-hour shows. Well, I had to do the 6th run over again because the 14th mini DV got out of place, so I had to do it over. Now, you know my friend Jim Bernass, Kelly Bernass, and Kathy Bernass. Well, Jim's wife is Kathy, and Kathy's brother is Frank Clayton. And Frank Clayton is my signer for Nassau County Cablevision Public Access. And Frank Clayton has a dog named Ginger. And he's had her for 10 years. And his wife brought the dog to him 10 years ago, and he didn't want another dog. And so, in a fit of anger, he took the dog back to the place where his wife got it. The attendants took the dog, put him back in the cage. And Frank is walking away, and he turns around and he looks at the dog, and the dog is looking at him. And Frank keeps on walking, and he turns around and he looks at the dog. Then the dog is looking at him, and Frank can't stand it. He just can't stand it. He turns around, he goes back to the dog. He says, "All right, come on, let's go home." So, Frank takes the dog back home. He just can't stand those eyes looking at him. And he has the dog for 10 years, and you can imagine the attachment. The dog and the man, and the man and the dog. Well, about a year and a half ago, the dog developed skin cancer. And I won't go into the horrible details of it. And Frank buried the dog in his backyard. And all the dog's blankets and toys. And now I feel so bad for Frank Clayton, and I feel so bad for Jim Bernass, his brother-in-law. But I had to sing him. I had to bury him with a prayer. So this morning, Jim Bernass is telling me about it. But you have to remember that the dog is still alive. His spirit is still alive. Just the way it is with Franklin. And Jim is very sad about it. So I have to tell Jim this. And here's what I told him this morning. August 27th, Monday.
Terrible stuff. But I've not heard that so many times since I was kind of sad when it was over. Oh, it's terrible, Mitch. Well, listen. What's the family said? All right, listen. Abide with her, fast falls the evening tide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with her abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help all the helpless folk, abide with her. Very nice. It's not the end, okay? It's not the end. Her soul, her spirit. You know, he was saying about
Blue sky, folks. Good job, blue sky preserver. It's gone. Little piece of aerosol over there, little piece on the horizon. Today's pure thought, uplifter. But one thing is needed. Only one thing is needed. Highest level, one with God, who loves you. I think we're ready, folks. You know, these machines haven't been turned off for 3 days. But I think we're ready. The VCRs are all loaded. The DVDs are all loaded. The character generator is ready. And the 8mm. So let's record first. Record VCR 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you've recorded. Watch for the red button down there when I push this button. He didn't record. Okay. Let's go back here and put him on stop. Let's try pushing all of these buttons. Okay, got a snafu. Okay, I'll put the video camera down and figure this one out. He's loading. I gotta wait for him to load the DVD. I turned off his power to reset him. Loading. Guess I have to shut them off, rewind them. I didn't know we were going to have that problem. Stop, stop, and stop. Rewind, 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 rewind. That's a Sony speed rewind. Great. Rewind, rewind, and rewind. Let's go back. Let's stop this DVD up here. Let's stop this one. And he's writing to the disk. So we'll wait for him to do that. %, 24%. 50%, 100%. God. That looks bad to me. He's writing to the disk, and he won't fill up, and that's maybe why he wouldn't record. Yeah, okay, he says go ahead. That's the forward mark. Okay, let's try it again. Yep, we made it. He's recording. Okay, let's try this one again. Nope. I think we got him this time. Yep, he's recording. Okay, let's put all these on again. Record. Record. This machine is tired. This machine is really tired. Record. It's almost over, honey. It's almost over. Record. 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 Record and record. Okay, all the VHSs are recording. These two are recording. Well, let's go over and get these other DVDs. Record. Record. He's recording. There's his red button. There's his red button. I'll press this button and you watch this red button go on. Watch this red button when I press this record button. There he is. Everybody's recording. Now, let's do the other mini DV. Can you see this okay? He's playing. There he is. He's playing. Black. Laying down black. Well, I thought he was.
Folks, how are you doing? I just told George Graham to say how the 1993 Lincoln is coming. It is a great line feature, I guess.
We're going to close this, folks, because Mary
he sold he sold a 2000
Filter says that
Lincoln.
that's maybe why the
He said I had to get rid of it.
the wore out
He goes
on
to
my
these car auctions and he buys Lincoln's lunch for
on my
free. And he said it was a fine black Christian man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, who is this? It's the 7th run, and it's the 4,687th a chat with Glendora, and it is the
So I had to take it to the North Starway where it has some shade.
25th
And the important
half-hour show of the month of August, to be seen in September. And now we will keep the contents.
There will be only one more for the section after that. This is
Oh, that's good news. At 3 o'clock, folks, we finished it. We finished the titles. And how many programs were there? 27. 27 half-hour programs. All of these. Can you imagine that? Every one of these is 2 half-hour programs. 14 of them. 28. Okay, one was just 1 half hour. Let's see what we can do for James Dixon, actor. Hey there, everybody. That's in the afternoon of perfect weather. perfect weather. August 27, Monday, 2007, year of our Lord. We finished all of Glendora's mini DVs. I believe there were, I think there were 27 programs. And then we did Dixon, his video of what a good actor he is. And then we did Pinto, the Westchester County Board of Legislators, and then the Yellow Skirts, the bagpipes and the drums. And we did Greg Washburn's 2-minute comedy short, which I love. And we started on McKenna. So I want to give McKenna a whole tape of her own, I think it is. So we're going to make an 8th run. And I don't know how long McKenna is. But I know this. But one thing is necessary. Luke 10. And your day is made when you do something in the name of Jesus. Let me show you this perfect weather. When you close the curtains on the south side, the house stays just as cool as can be.